fact that do you want to let him hang around your franchise QB? He doesn't want to. It looks like he doesn't want to be there. All of a sudden, that USC job opened up, and man, he was just a different person.
But if you're USC, do you want him at this point?
Absolutely.
Why? So he can have headaches and leave?
No.
Oh, wait, was it a heart condition and leave? Oh, wait, it was his family time and leave.
No, it means he can go out to California. He can run the Pac-12 because the Pac-12 is rudderless right now. Or he can go to Miami. It ain't like the U has scruples. Have you watched the 30 for 30s?
I'm going to be honest. I think the U is a dead program. I think
he can jumpstart it.
The U's dead in the same way Nebraska's dead.
He can jumpstart it, Mike.
Okay, good luck. Good luck.
But I'm saying, you go to USC, you got the money, you got the resources, you can get this thing done. Or you can just go up against the big boys.
I don't think...
You go to LSU.
This is like someone attempting to move on when they haven't moved on from their ex. He's never gotten over losing his job. That was his job. He loves Ohio State. He loved that job. He feels in his mind he never should have lost it. He had it taken away from him. I don't know that he's ever gotten over it.
He hasn't.
Because... to me, if I'm going to hire a guy at USC, man, you cannot be moonlighting and looking back towards Columbus and being, I wish I was there.
I don't think it's moonlighting. Just like when he left Florida, he didn't look down to Gainesville when he was at Columbus. He was full steam ahead. You can go to USC, you can win the Pac-12, and guess what? This new alliance, put OSU on.
All right, let's try this. Thanksgiving. Is Urban Meyer still the coach of Jacksonville?
Go past this stop sign, then at the next one, turn left.
I was told that I rush to judgment sometimes. So, David, you go.
That's only with white people.
Nobody's Urban Meyer. You gonna tell me he's now black, too? First I found out James Franklin, now Urban Meyer. I'm good.
At the stop sign, turn left onto West 7 Mile Road.
Christmas Day. Is he still the Jacksonville Jaguars head coach?
No.
Okay, so neither of you believe there's even a remote chance he sees this through and he starts week 1 next year there?
No way.
Okay.
David, from the man who brought you, MSU scores on their first possession for a third time.
I know.
He's gone. Thanksgiving. Gone.
At the next light, turn right.
It's a bidding war to see who gets Urban Meyer.
I think you have a real problem on your hands right now. Because, again, I've never heard, we'll talk to TJ about this on Friday, never heard of the coach not flying back with his team. Only to be seen
was talking about it.
At the light,
He said
turn
that,
right onto Inkster Road.
It's one of those, they treat it like a bye week. So if you're in an area of the country that we just played, and, Mike, we just played Buffalo, and you're like, hey, you know what, I'm not that far from home, I want to go to Troy. Yeah, go ahead. You can go hang out with your family and just fly back. But it's not something that happens.
In 6.9 miles, turn left onto West 14 Mile Road.
He's 0-4, and he did it to go clubbing and check out someone's plumbing. Like, come on. I need you. Right. NFL coaches don't generally look like Roberto at Drunky McStaggers.
Roberto, you're on the air. Right, it looks like old boy from any given Sunday.
Come on, Kenny, come on. Chased away anyone who ever loved me.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
The 6 inches in front of your face.
I chased away anybody that ever loved me. I spent all my money.
Well,
now I can't stand the face I see in the mirror.
All right, thank you very much.
That was Roberto.
By the way, Roberto highly recommending The Sopranos prequel.
Beautiful movie.
Probably overselling it.
He's very much overselling it. Moran Buick GMC. Go to MoranExpress.com. You can save all the time of having to actually go talk to people, and you can buy a car and get a great deal while doing it. MoranExpress.com. They've got it all. Find the vehicle, negotiate the deal, take delivery. Beep, bop, boop, bop, beep. That's it, that's all. And right now at Moran, GM employees and their immediate family can lease a 2021 Buick Encore 24 months, $169 a month. That's it, that's all. You want to head to the dealer? Maybe you're a people person like Rico. Hey, look at me, I'm famous. You can go see John and Riley Kujic on Telegraph. That's not what Rico actually sounds like. John O'Reilly, Kujic on Telegraph, just north of Eureka and Taylor. Get it done quick, get it done easy, and experience the new Buick at Moran Buick.
Jim Rome with an Odyssey Sports Minute. Credit where credit is due. Put some respect on the LA Chargers. They are legit. Yeah, you can crack on the fact that they had to go to a silent count in their own house all you want. You can say they went into their own house and they shut up their own fans. The fact of the matter is this team is not just good. They have a chance to be really, really good. They have now beaten Kansas City and Las Vegas in back-to-back weeks, and they can beat you any number of ways. They can do it with Justin Herbert and Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, or they can beat you with Austin Eckler, who rushed for over 100 yards and had a pair of TDs last night. Defensively, they can hammer you with Joey Bosa, or they can beat you with Derwin James. Now, I'm not going to say the Raiders were overrated going into last night, but I'm definitely going to say the Chargers were underrated. It's about time the rest of you wake up and apologize. These are not the same old Bolts. I'm Jim Rome.
Hey, frequent heartburn may keep you from running your A game, but it doesn't have to anymore. Join the Prilosec OTC 2-week challenge. Just go to prilosecotc.com. You'll get $3 off to get you started. Plus, 14 days of tips, tricks, and reminders. Just 2 weeks, zero heartburn. Go to prilosecotc.com and sign up today. Zero heartburn is possible with Prilosec OTC. Used as directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn, not for immediate relief.
When you need auto parts, O'ReillyAuto.com is just a few clicks away. We offer convenient options for you to get your parts quickly. Order online and pick up for free at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store. We'll even bring it out curbside. Or you can have your parts delivered right to your door with free shipping on most orders over $35. Visit O'ReillyAuto.com.
Auto Parts.
Playoff baseball is finally here, and this October, you can make every moment mean more with FanDuel Sportsbook. Right now, all customers get a $10 same-game parlay bet bonus. Just place a $20 same-game parlay bet on either wildcard game and get a $10 bonus win or lose. Every pitch, hit, and run matters in the postseason. Combine these moments for bigger odds and bigger wins. So build your same-game parlay bet any way you like. Live betting is available as well through FanDuel Sportsbook. It's easy to place your bet fast during a game if you see a trend you like. Also, there's fast withdrawals when you win. FanDuel pays you out quickly. New to the FanDuel Sportsbook, sign up today with the promo code Doug to also receive a risk-free bet up to $1,000. That's promo code Doug so they know that we sent you. Must be 21 or older and present in Michigan. Bonus issued is non-withdrawable site credit. Expires in 7 days. Maximum bonus $10 plus $400 final price. No longer required. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. FanDuel Sportsbook is the official partner of 97 Win the Ticket.
Kroger, the country's largest hydro store, buys in bulk and passes our savings on to you, the growers. Score insane deals like Lux 645 LEDs for $8.45, bags of Fox Farm Ocean Forest for $12, bales of Promix for just $25, and buy a quart of Advanced Nutrient Big Bud and score a quart of Bud Candy completely free. Harvest season is here and Grow Green has you covered with the largest trimmer department in the state, where we rent, service, clean, and sell trimmers, bunkers, sorters, and presses from all major brands. Keep blazing, stay amazing, and Grow Green, Michigan. Click growgreenmi.com.
Get the latest sports news and inside information about Michigan and Michigan State on the 5-Star Zone with Rico Beard. Download it today on the Odyssey app.
David, hit us with a couple of ticket texts if you would, please. But I do think Hurts gone, man. I'm starting to even think that may have even been purposeful. I think he wants out. I'm going to do whatever it takes just so I can get back to the college ranks. I'm in over my head. What do you got, David?
I think you're a crackhead. All right, go ahead.
You're welcome.
I was thinking the same thing, Rico. That's what the text says. Another one. Yeah, Uncle Urban definitely wants out of Jacksonville.
Okay, hear me out.
I gotta listen to more of this?
Yes. This is going to sound bad, but, guys, Roberto, you may want to chime in. Or not. But most guys, when they get caught, it wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about. Huh? No, that doesn't look like me. He ran out 24 hours later in front of any micro. Yeah, that was me. That was me. Yeah, that was me. I should have been better. No man ever walks out and admits, yeah, that was me on camera. It doesn't matter, Mike. That's grainy video. Wasn't me. That's not shot in 4K.
That's not the Zapruder film. It's grainy video. It's not a Sasquatch video.
It doesn't matter. Most guys will tell you how that is not me. I don't even own those shoes.
Well, he tried. He's like, well, no.
That was like, no, that was me.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
me to dance.
I'm sorry.
Then you got the second angle, and it's like, what? No.
He didn't address the second angle. We just addressed the dancing.
The fact that he copped to it so quick.
He was playing a guitar that wasn't there.
Right.
What's wrong with dancing? All right. Well, we'll get Lomas Brown's interpretation of dance top of the hour. Nice. We need that one. Roberto's best song ever, possible. Ever. Joseph, up next. What's up, Joseph?
Hey, Mike. Thanks for how you guys doing.
Good, brother. What's on your mind?
All right, I'm just sitting here at MSU and hope the train doesn't come back and maybe you can hear the marching band in the background. Well, I want to get to Michigan State stuff since you guys don't have any Michigan State callers, which is surprising because I got a lot of friends on campus. I hear a lot more green, go white, and we're just pretty excited and few things on the team that I want to praise about.
Okay.
Linebackers are looking great. They're got one that transferred, tough loss, but they still got good linebackers. They've always been able to develop good linebackers. They've still got some good safeties, Dow and Henderson, and they've still got kind of dudes that hopefully Drew Beasley can be back. And
So what's your concern?
my concern is quarterback and defensive tackle.
D-tackle, they're rock solid. I like their D-tackles a lot, and their best D-tackles barely played this year. Jalen Hunt's been nowhere to be found. He was their best D-tackle last year.
Coming off an injury. Yeah.
Look, Joseph, here's the one thing I would tell you. Mike, you should be more concerned at linebacker for two reasons. Okay? A, they have no depth. And B, Quavaris Crouch, when he does the right things, is impressive. But holy mercy, there are many times where he doesn't do the right things because he is basically like a young man who's never gotten coaching playing linebacker. So I'm terrified, and I'm rooting like hell for him because physically, he's as gifted as any linebacker physically that they've had maybe since Julian Peterson. He is a physical marvel, but play to play, I don't know what I'm getting.
No, but here's the good thing about him. Even when he screws up, he's fast enough to get back and kind of recover.
He hits like a truck.
Yeah.
But I just don't know if...
Not a lot of discipline in Tennessee.
Good afternoon. Look, Drew Beasley, back for U of M. Would that be the hope?
I think that is the game plan. That's the hope that, he'll... They won't say what it is because Tucker's real hush-hush about it.
Best DN we got. Got to get him back. And look, Piotrowski's been a revelation. Johnny Tryhard. Panashuk has been outstanding. That's great. But you know what I know. You need a rotation of guys.
Yeah.
And you go against a team like Michigan.
Jordan is not the same.
I already went to the FedEx store. I got the return link.
Send them back to Duke.
Send them back. Alrighty. That's the new MSU Pro Combat where a player's got a QP code on his helmet. Get out.
Like that machine with the claw, you just pick them up.
Yeah, like the bowling alley. Out. Try again. There's got to be someone unhappy somewhere who can play DN right now.
Yeah, but you can't do that.
Disagree.
You can't bring them in mid-season.
You take them and you put them in a Drew Jordan jersey.
Uh-huh.
You don't think a school's ever tried that where you put a different human being in the jersey?
They have twins. They have done it. Like if a twin gets kicked out the game, but the other twin is not as good at halftime, switch jerseys.
That's right.
Switch.
That's how I'm running my program. Let's go to Jim, 97.1. What's up, Jim?
Hey guys, a couple things. Just got back from Vegas a couple weeks ago. Spent some time at the sports book at Circa. That's amazing. Then went to the D. Had a great time.
Excellent.
You guys are advertising it all the time, and I thought, dang, I'm going to check it out.
Excellent.
Really
I'm glad
fun.
you had a good time. Did you win anything, or did you take a bath?
I won a little bit on the Saturday games, and and I took a bath on the Sunday game. So
That's usually how that works.
All right, stay bright.
So what do you got?
I got a couple things. So I was at that WKU game on Saturday night, and I thought the first half, I think our defense played pretty good against crazy offense. I think our offense was obviously amazing, but man, that place was rocking. You know, I think everyone was lit from too long of tailgating all day, but that kind of caught up to us at halftime. Halftime, everyone comes out and it's boring in there. It's like sitting in a high school math class. Everyone's just bored, sleepy. There's no energy given, that we were given to the players. Players didn't seem to have it.
One feeds off the other. When the product on the field doesn't,
I think everybody was waiting for that opening touchdown in the second half to just kind of keep that thing going, and it was like cruise control.
Yeah, I think we were all in cruise control. But, I kind of the other reason I thought was more on more some questions and your thoughts and kind of do some discussion around I think I actually kind of like our offensive coordinator. I think he's doing a pretty good job. I think he has a lot of strengths. Like I thought in the Miami game, he was making adjustments on the fly, roll out, having Thorne roll out, or going underneath on some screen passes. It seems to really be adjusting to the pressure that they had.
You know what, Jim? You're right. That was their best second half all season long. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and even I thought they were making big adjustments in the first half, just on the fly. I was really impressed with that. But like in that WKU game, they might have a couple series here and there that they look like they were adjusting well, but the rest, kind of bored. Maybe they weren't trying to show too much.
See, this deep in the season, that's one where I don't buy the whole we're not showing it. No, straight up, call it what it is. We played like ass in the second half offensively. Period, amen, hallelujah. That's
this deep in the season, every team may have 5 to 10 plays that they're holding on to for that special game, but it ain't like, oh my God, we got this whole new offense to break out. That's not.
Kenny Cott pick of the day. We're right back at it momentarily. 97.
It's the pick of the day, brought to you by the BetMGM Sports Lounge inside MGM Grand Detroit.
We've got Kenny, MF, and Cott. We are ready to roll.
Avs Golden Knights tonight at BetMGM total 6. I'm going over -110. Overs are really hot this preseason.
Damn, that's a big ass.
The under's hitting. Got two teams with talent. Colorado produced a couple of high totals already to the tune of 7 and 10 goals. Tonight will be no different. Go with the over.
Brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks. Download the BetMGM app and turn game days into paydays. Please bet responsibly.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Mastercraft Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. All lanes are blocked due to a crash in the Fenton area, US 23 northbound after Century Road. You can use Denton Hill Road or even 75 to get around it. It's so important your furnace runs properly and safely. Call Mastercraft Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical for a complete $89 check. They also have plenty of new furnaces in stock and free in-home estimates. Mastercraft, trusted for over 37 years. Visit mastercraftheating.com. That's mastercraftheating.com. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
It's October 2021. I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. Mortgage interest rates the lowest they've been all year. It's your second chance to refinance. Call Hall Financial today to see if you qualify for our no appraisal 8-day close. Our commitment to speed and client service has earned us nearly 4,000 5-star reviews. Start your refinance today. 866-CALL-HALL.
At the light,
Chat with
turn
us.
right onto Inkster Road.
All Financial, NMLS ID 1467435. Equal housing lender.
What do you call a group of friends who wear the same jersey for good luck, no matter how old it is, and who support their team through thick and thin, week after week, as if the very season depended on it, all while tossing the pigskin and drinking Miller Lite? You call it Miller time in Detroit. Here's to the original light beer. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. 2021 Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The powerful new iPhone 13 Pro is here with the most advanced camera in an iPhone, and T-Mobile is the place to get it.
This new cinematic mode turned my travel videos into a filmmaking masterpiece.
Get the most out of your new iPhone on America's largest, fastest 5G network.
And
Sounds like you need two. What the hell? Wristbands for what? Where? I want one of those. Don't approach me, don't touch me.
Chose a QB, you chose Cade. Okay, well, let him sink or swim.
They chose Cade early. Remember, they chose Cade at the Big Ten media.
Well, there's the problem. I think it's become pretty apparent. They have a high floor but low ceiling with Cade McNamara. Now, that's not a crime. Greg Krenzel gave you the same thing at Ohio State. But, you know what I'm saying? No, but I mean, this team plays disciplined. Good in all three phases. They're going to just not make mistakes. They'll grind on it. I get it. But it's pretty clear J.J. McCarthy's got the upside. I mean, they already like his mobility better. And he has objectively, a superior to Cade McNamara. So my question just becomes, are you creating a problem where there doesn't need to be a problem? When you play both, usually no one ends up happy. So if you believe JJ could lead you to the promised land, if you believe JJ can give you the opportunity to beat Ohio State, win the big games, and you feel like Cade is not going to win those games anyways, why not just make the move? So a little bit more intrigue with Michigan based on the quarterback stuff. With Michigan State, look, they've got a wide receiver in Jaden Reed who's leading the country in scrimmage yards, who's right here, damn near at the halfway point of the season, might be the leader in the clubhouse for the Biletnikoff. Kenneth Walker III leads the nation in rushing. They've got an explosive offense. They run the touchdown play frequently. I love it. And Peyton Thorne seems to be the next in what has been a very nice run of, no, I'm not turning any of these guys into Aaron Rodgers, but like when you go from Drew Stanton to Brian Hoyer to Kirk Cousins to Connor Cook to, you know, like a rookie pre-shoulder injury to this now. Like you have this line of QBs, you know who your guy is, that start for multiple years, and they're at least at a minimum above average and at a maximum good. Right. Peyton Thorne's been very good. So
he's been the biggest surprise.
Yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. I really am.
Because remember they came out, and unlike for Michigan, they wouldn't say who the QB was, and you got to find out. First guy come out the huddle, that's the QB.
And again, what I like with Peyton, takes chances, goes downfield with the ball, pushes the ball. Last couple of
really nice touch.
He does. Puts it right in. And here's the thing. He's developing more of a connection with Speedy Naylor, which is important. We all know that you grew up with Jaden Reed. We know you played high school ball together. We know you're best buddies.
I did not know that.
I get it.
They need to do some pieces on that.
You got to mix in other receivers. And they're doing more of it the last 2 weeks. It's important. Trey Mosley, another one. So look, feel good about it. The defense, feel like it's getting held together with duct tape. Now, up front, they sack the quarterback and they take away the run. Can't ask much more from a D-line. It's the way they play, keep it all in front of you, wait for somebody to make mistakes. That's a tough way to play. You get left on the field sometimes. My God, we face 70 snaps. I think Saturday night they may have faced 90. It's going to be hard.
Yeah. Or, like I said, you get lucky, and then finally, like Adrian Martinez makes his mistake in overtime. You wait.
But they don't have the talent to play another way, right? This is what they have to do. And look, in fairness, MSU went 10 years without a punt return for a TD. They have 2 in 2 weeks. That's not going to keep up.
I just don't know why that was so hard. Why they just couldn't put playmakers back there. Brandon Sowers should not have been catching.
You know what I'd love to see? What millennium do we block a punt? Or block it?
Wisconsin?
I'm saying, when do we get to do that again? Why can't people extract Frank Beamer's brain, put it into a computer, and figure out how VTech blocked all those kicks off?
I mean, it was simple. They just overloaded one side, so you just couldn't block everybody.
My point is, each school's got sizzle. They're 5-0. MSU's number 11. Michigan's number 8. What does it all mean? I think it's fun. I know I'm enjoying it. I know, Michigan fan, you're enjoying it, but is there a sense of impending doom? Are you beginning to dream a little bit? Like, I think for me, if these two teams can win the next 2 weeks, and we have a showdown between, at that point, maybe top 5 teams, the winner of the Michigan-MSU game gets to dream. Gets to really look at things differently. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Both would still have Penn State and Ohio State on the schedule, but at that point, it's you just took another step. You cleared a major hurdle. Right? You're the king of the state, and now Penn State, I think of the two, can be had. I think the way Ohio State is built, neither team can stop Ohio State. Then again, I'm not a James Franklin fan, so I can do it.
248-539-9797. So, either school, any and all, questions, comments, concerns, and again, I'm not being a Richard. I just think if Michigan wants to take a swing at greatness, just winning 9 games, J.J. McCarthy's got to be the winner. Because you've set up a framework, which is rare, where maybe a freshman can succeed. You run it, you play safe, play D, play good special teams, don't make mistakes. It's Harbaugh's best coach team.
I think if you put JJ in there, JJ is not JJ has shown me in just a short amount of times he's on the field, he's a little bit of a gunslinger. Now, it's different. You can win with a gunslinger. They come with a lot of turnovers, too. And he's young. He baited into bad throws. That's why, if you want to keep this train on the track, you got to stick with Cade.
Here's my question. And I hate talking like this because I don't like... I'm all for player movement. I am. I'm all for players, choosing their path and doing their thing.
I know what you're about to say.
Like, in a normal world, it's no big deal if you don't start as a true freshman. And next year you compete for the gig, and if you don't win it, you leave. But now, it's like, if I'm J.J. McCarthy, or I'm his family, I'm watching Cade McNamara, or I'm watching this offense, and I'm like, wait a minute. Now, naturally, believe your kid's great. And a lot of parents, they believe, to a fault, to their own detriment, their kid truly is special. But J.J. might be special. I'm looking at this and I'm going, wait a second. You mean to tell me we aren't better than this guy? And by the way, we didn't come here to hand it off 50.
Yeah, here's the problem with that. If you're Jim Harbaugh, you can't worry. Because now that's coaching scare.
Wasn't bringing up Harbaugh's out.
Oh, you're saying JJ.
I'm saying, is it wrong that I look at it, that like even with Michigan State, I look at, okay, if we don't play X, Y, and Z, like Chase Klein is not J.J. McCarthy, but he had a sack on a Saturday night against Nebraska and transferred Sunday morning. I just wonder about the five-star QB thing, and I'm like, look, if it's as obvious to all of us which QB should be playing for the upside, it can't all of a sudden be lost on that player.
Well, no, you bring up a good point because Cade is not a senior. If you're a senior, you're thinking, you know what? No problem. I'll wait my time. Next year, throne is mine. Every coach will have to recruit a quarterback in every class cycle every year because you need to plan on losing 1 to 2 every year that you're going to leave. You're going to see somebody gone. I mean, MSU lost 2 QBs, and I know you're going to be like, oh, Rocky Lombardi and Theo Day. They're gone. And next year, they're probably going to lose Noah Kim or Ham Fay. One of them will be gone. Why? Because Thorne is young.
Right, but this one, don't bring me in for a QB sneak. I'm trying to come in and throw the ball. I'm better than this guy.
Now that's going to be a hard sell. If 7 years in, this is Jim Harbaugh's identity. Because for the longest we said Michigan didn't have an identity. If your new identity is Power Ball, Wisconsin ball, Iowa ball.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to rotate QBs and use the 5-star as a trinket.
It's going to be hard to get. You thought skilled position players were already? Yeah.
Hey, if he pulls it off, he's a magician. I mean, look, I don't think you're going to win big playing this way. It's why Wisconsin doesn't win big. But if this
they have a ceiling.
Right. And here you have a ceiling because I'm not seeing... Look, Michigan, if you look at the ESPN piece, on 2nd and 7 or 3rd and 5 or longer, they rank 120th in America passing success. 22%. It's not acceptable. Don't show me a 50-yard touchdown when the game's out of hand. No one cares. I'm talking about the actual game scenarios here. If you get a passing game that can be serviceable, much less explosive, this team could become very dangerous. And look, no one's beating Alabama and Georgia. Okay, no. We're just talking about doing something Michigan hasn't done in a while. How about get to Ohio State with a chance to go to Indy? How about get to Ohio State with a chance to beat them? Which quarterback gives you that opportunity? Newsflash, not going to be playing NIU. These are the deep waters here where I feel like everyone looks around at each other and goes, oh, no, the deep water thing. My bad. I meant it.
By the way, did the intro really show on TV?
No, much better intro. Forward to 2022. The point is, 248-539-9790. If they are 7-0, if they are 7,
no caveat. You're a
if they are 7-0, the week of the Michigan game, it will be under consideration.
Why are there so many rules to your life? Just add it.
Because he's going to change it and say, well, Michigan's not undefeated.
Okay, well, Michigan's not undefeated, or you know
the show want to please break some news?
Well, there's really only one game that you could possibly lose.
I know. All right.
Western.
Speaking of losing, how about Tony Ortiz losing 50 pounds? Sharp. The point is,
that's marquee level.
Tony Ortiz did it with Ideal U. They've opened their new location in Livonia. You can book today. And again, they are offering the most aggressive offer of the season. They'll straight up throw you a $100 bill when you tell them what other diets have failed you. Tony lost 50 pounds. You could lose it to 40 in 40 days. So waiting around for results with Ideal U. They get you going on the program, and it worked for Tony. It's worked for a lot of Metro Detroiters, and it can work for you. It's Ideal U Health Center. IdealU.us. Livonia location. That's Ideal U Health Center. Results may vary based on physical health and adherence to the program. The weight loss guarantee is provided.
Did you know there's more than one Las Vegas? There's the Strip with families on vacation and questionable odds. Then there's downtown Vegas, the original gambling and entertainment mecca. That's where you'll find the D Las Vegas. Book your stay at thed.com. The D Las Vegas, your home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
Speed. We're all obsessed with it, especially when it comes to our internet. Luckily, Xfinity delivers gig speed to more homes than anyone. And not only that, our gig is faster than AT&T's. And with gig speed over Wi-Fi, that means faster speeds all over the house for streaming. Oh my God! For gaming, whatever you need speed for, you'll get more. Plus, Xfinity now has speed options up to 3 gigs. That's 3 times faster than AT&T. Now that is fast. You're obsessed with speed. Good thing Xfinity is too. Can your internet do that? Learn about gig Wi-Fi or get started with Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Plus, ask about speed 3 times faster than AT&T. Go online, call 1-800-XFINITY or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 10/11/21. Restrictions apply. New performance starter 50 megabits per second internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig speed Wi-Fi requires gigabit internet and compatible X-Fi gateway. Actual speeds vary and not guaranteed. 3 gig service requires customized installation.
Exam 4 needs to be sanitized.
Versana's MRI clinic isn't operating at max efficiency. She needs a new certified tech certifiably now.
Someone's waiting in room 2 for an ACL scan. Can you handle that?
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. With Indeed Instant Match, we immediately show you quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed meet your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
I'm Serena Williams. You watch me live on TV.
And on Netflix for movies you watch on demand. DirecTV Stream brought us together to save the world.
Maybe not save the world, but DirecTV Stream does bring your live and on-demand favorites together.
Your favorites together.
I just said that.
She just said that.
Introducing DirecTV Stream, the best of live TV and on-demand with no annual contract. Get your TV together at DirecTV